What the f did you just do?
Hi everyone. If you're new here, my name is Christine, and if you would take just a few seconds to pretty please subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, because it's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of stuff. You don't want to miss it. And if you want to see what I have on my eyes today, which is part of Tarte's new holiday collection, then stay tuned because I'm about to get into that. Hi, as promised, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the Christmas items that have already come in to, they are so beautiful. I can't wait to show you. But some of them are from Too Faced and some of them are from Tarte. And I do still have a few more products coming in, but these are what are here now. This is what I'm going to be using on for my eye look today. So I kind of wanted to show them because they're just so pretty to look at. Okay. First things first, and I do have the prices and everything. They'll also be linked down below, of course, but I like to be able to give you the actual names of things and also the prices for them. So this is, of course, the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. It is a tiny size. It comes in an ornament that I already threw out. I'm sorry. It's a little gingerbread girl. It was really cute, and I think I put a picture of it on my Instagram so you can see it there. But obviously, go to their website, you'll be able to see it. It makes such a cute gift, but I loved it because of the packaging, which is how they get me to buy things 90% of the time. It's pink and white striped like a candy cane, and I love it. So cute. And the price on that was $13. So fairly affordable. And if you've never tried the Better Than Sex mascara, it's a really good mascara. I love it a lot. It's got a nice fluffy, very bristly wand on it, and it stays put, doesn't smudge on me anyway. And this is a really good way to try it out if you've never tried it and don't want to spring for the full size. So that was our first thing, and we'll continue with the Too Faced things. This is a lip gloss set that I am loving. I've been using one of them almost every day. It comes in a set of 4. Let's see if I can hold them up without dropping them in my lap. It comes in a cute set of 4 like this. They all have different Christmas decorations on the top, and they're so sparkly and gorgeous. Also, if you put scent in anything, I am probably going to buy it. So that's how this one got me. Not just the packaging, but they smell delicious. This one is our first one. This one is called Spice Cake, and to me it smells like spice cake. And I'll do a little swatch on the back of my hand. Hopefully you'll be able to see these. I will swatch them and then show you all 4 side by side. So that was Spice Cake. This one is Sugar Plum. It's a gorgeous sparkly pink. And these are lip glosses. They're a tiny bit sticky, so if that bothers you, these may not be the best ones for you, but I could not say no to this beautiful packaging and the smells. They're dead on. That smells, well, actually I don't know what a sugar plum would smell like, but it's a very sweet, yummy flavor on that one. This one is almost a whitish with the most beautiful shimmer in it. And this one is called Peppermint Bark, and it smells and tastes like peppermint. So we'll put a little bit of that on the back of the hand. Again, I'll show you the swatches after we get all 4 done. That one is the most sheer out of all of them, of course. The last one then is Eggnog, and is a really pretty, almost a champagne gold color with beautiful reflex of, I see almost a rainbow. There's blue and pink, purple, silver. That one is so pretty. So let's see if camera will pick it up. Here we go. Oh, come on, lights. Work in my favor this time. Well, they're just very shiny and it's hard to show. But the darkest one right here, that one was Spice Cake. So you've got Spice Cake, and then Sugar Plum is the next one, and again it's kind of a pinky color. Wow, the lights are just, it's so sparkly that it doesn't want to show it. So you have sugar plum and then peppermint bark, and then the very last one, which is kind of a champagne color that you can't see at all, so why am I bothering? There we go, it's a little better, is eggnog. And they smell so good. I would say the strongest scented one is the peppermint. Peppermint at Christmas time is one of my favorite flavors, so I've been in love with them. They go beautifully over any lipstick or lip liner. I've had no issues with it breaking it up or anything like that, and it just adds that special sparkle. I can't wait to use it around the holidays. So that is it for the Too Faced items, and the rest of the things are from Tarte, which is a brand that I really, really enjoy. I have a lot of Tarte products and I've never been disappointed. Not by the products, not by their customer service, the way the items are packaged and presented. It always feels like you're getting this wonderful gift. It's not sponsored, they don't know me at all. I wish, if they're listening, which they're not. But if they were, oh wow, that would be a dream. So, first item, we'll stick with the lips. First item is called the, oh, I forgot to tell you the name of that little foursome from Too Faced. It is very long. Better not pout, but if you do, keep it glossy set. And that was $25 for all four. So this one is another set of four, and this one is from Tarte, and these are gorgeous as well. Tarte has gorgeous packaging, hands down. Their things are so beautiful. We've got two, actually the tops are all different color. There's a gold, a silver, a rose gold, and then kind of a copper color, and they're meant to look almost like a Christmas ornament. They are so beautiful. It has that signature, very sweet Tarte smell and taste to them. This one is called Snowflake. I'm not going to bother swatching these because gloss is so hard to see anyway. I love all of them. They're all equally beautiful. This one has an iridescence in it and it's kind of a white. Again, that one's called Snowflake. This one is called Milk and Cookies. It's a bit of a darker color. It's got gold reflex in it, gold shimmer. This one is Twinkle. And that one is more of a coppery color and has very beautiful gold shimmer in it. They're beautiful just to have on your vanity. I have them laying out. I haven't put them away since I got them. And this one is called Cuddle, and it's a pink with silver and gold kind of reflex and shimmer in it. None of these have a gritty feeling to them. The glitter has to be micro glitter. It's so tiny and it doesn't feel funny on the lips at all. These ones again are a tiny bit sticky, but sometimes that helps to keep your lip gloss on longer, so I don't mind that at all. They have they all have a very nice doe foot applicator on them. That smell is so nice. It's just a very sweet, sweet smell. So I love those, and those are called the Lip Ornaments Lip Gloss Set, and they are $28. The next item I'm going to show you is a set of three. I can't say that they're a blush because then they have, I'll show them to you. This one is called the 9 Ways to Shine Cheek Set from Tarte, and it is $35. It comes in this beautiful packaging. It has gold snowflakes all over it and a pretty pink sparkly bottom. Then when you open it up, it has 3 of these magnetic, really cool sets, and that's why it's called the 9 Ways to Shine Cheek, because it has 3 different products in each one of them. And this one you could almost use as a bronzer. It's a light brownish color. This one is a blush, and then of course a highlight, and then you also have a mirror with each one, and then they just fold up like that, and it's magnetic and it clips shut. There's a rose gold, a gunmetal, and a gold one, and they all have different shades in them. This one is Snow Kissed, Prize, and Peppermint Mocha. And they all have different names. I'm going to take all 3 of them out because we are going to do an eye look in this video today, so I had to quit the talking and get with the makeup. But they are beautiful. They're Tarte products, so you know that they go on very well. They have good staying power, and every shade to me has been beautiful, one prettier than the next. So I really, really am glad I got that. So that's 9 cheek products with 3 mirrors for $35. I thought it was a steal, and I'm really, really happy with that purchase. And then the final thing that I picked up is called their Winter Wonderglam Luxe Eye Palette. And this is the outside of the palette. Again, I'm almost positive that I put a picture of it on my Instagram. It has this beautiful black sequins, but when it moves in the light, it looks blue and purple and red. It looks like a twinkling Christmas tree to me. And then the outside of it is all gold. It has a magnetic closure, and then you open it up. I don't want to tip it over too much, but the color story in this is beautiful. There are shimmers, there are glitters. It does come with a brush, a dual-ended brush that I just left in the packaging. It comes with one of their one of their Tarte black eyeliners, and it is a twist up black eyeliner. I haven't used that yet either, but I've never tried the Tarte black eyeliner, so I'll be giving that a try. It also comes with one of their mascaras, a really teeny tiny one in there, but I gifted that to my daughter because I already have the full-size version and I just felt it would be greedy to keep everything. I try to share and give when I can. So we are going to make a beautiful, sparkly, Christmassy look. I know, it's only October. And I also have some Halloween looks coming. Please bear with me. I just couldn't wait any longer to get this in a video because it's so beautiful and I want you to have the opportunity to buy it while it's still available. So next up, we're going to go ahead and get started with that eye look. And these shades are not named. So, oh yes they are. They are named on the back. That's not my favorite thing, to keep flipping a palette over and telling you the shades of things. So I probably am not going to do that. But I sure wish they would have put it on the inside of the palette. That would have been easier for me, but they did not. So I'm just going to describe the shades. If you already have the palette and you can follow along, that would be great. I would love it. Please put it up on Instagram and tag me so that I can see that you used the Tarte palette. That'd be awesome. I'm going to start out with a nice fluffy brush. It's an M441, and just to get something up in the crease, I'm going to try to stay with more golds and sort of browny colors for the crease. So I'm going to pick up a nice, it's a cool toned, very light, almost milk chocolatey color. Tap it off a little bit, and then we're going to go right into the crease. I've already primed my eyes. I used the Ulta matte eye primer. I really like that primer. It gives a nice even surface for the shadows to attach to, and I like that it's matte and very affordable. I actually got it in one of their kits, I think, at some time, to try out some of the Ulta brand things, and it turned out I really do enjoy it. Christmas time is really nice time to get a lot of these kits that include a bunch of mini versions or travel versions so that you can try the formula of a product or a brand itself without having to commit to possibly a higher price tag. So I do take advantage of some of those during sales and around the holiday season. You can see that's a really pretty, like, milk chocolate kind of color, just to deepen up the crease, give us a little definition. I find that I don't have any problems blending Tarte shadows. Again, this is a first impression of this particular palette, but definitely not of the brand. I have several of their palettes and I have no complaints. It is fairly warm in Pennsylvania for October right now. That's why I put on a velvet tank top for Christmas, but I actually had a sweater on and had to change because I was so hot. We still have our air conditioner on, so I am not complaining a single bit. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the cold. I'm not looking forward to it. It's a hard time for me. I have some health issues that are just really exacerbated by the cold, so it's not my favorite thing. Alright, so next, I think I'm going to go with kind of a rosy color on a smaller brush because the glitter that I want to use has kind of greens and hot pinks. It's such a pretty pretty color. So I'm going to go with kind of a rosy color. It's in the bottom row of the palette. And these shadows are powdery, that I have noticed. So possibly tap it off if you don't want that full pigmentation as soon as you go in. You may want to tap your brush off a little bit because they are a little messy in the pan. Nothing that would bother me. I don't mind that at all. I usually just either do my eyes first or really tap off my brush before I go in. And you can see that's just adding another dimension. Try to keep it below the color that you already put on. And I'm using a smaller brush for that. This is a more detailed brush. And I think it just adds to the depth on the eye. I do like to pull my eye looks out a bit on the ends to make my eyes appear more lifted. You'll just have to, if you're a beginner and you're kind of just starting out with this, you're going to have to experiment with the kinds of eye looks that you like. I have done pulled out smoky eyes, and I've done halo eyes, and I have tried to recreate looks that other people have done, and some just don't look the best with my eye shape or the way that my eyes are slightly hooded. So you just kind of have to practice. You'll get to know the kinds of shapes and the kinds of colors and things that you prefer on your eye. I do try to push myself out of my comfort zone and try new things. If I see a look that I really like, I try really hard to recreate it. If it turns out, it turns out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just makeup. It's just makeup. At the end of the day, it can wash off. Well, I wouldn't do when I was getting ready for work in the morning, but you know, on the weekends or at night when you know you're about to go take a shower anyway and wash it off, those are the perfect times to try to do new things, like winged eyeliner, my nemesis. And I have practiced and practiced and practiced, and I just can't get it to look right. I just keep practicing it. Like I said, it washes off. Okay, I like how that's looking, and again, that was a smaller detail. That's an M456. These are all Morphe brushes that I'm using today. They happen to be clean and sitting right in front of me, so that's what I'll be using. For the shimmers, I really like the way that they apply with a finger best, so I'm going to be using my finger to apply the first shimmer, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lid. This is a gorgeous shimmer in this palette. It was one of the ones that when I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera as gorgeous as it is. When I first swatched this palette and I was just playing with it, this was definitely one of my favorites, and I've been waiting about a week to use it, so patience, I know. Isn't that pretty? It is a mauve pink, but also has kind of a gold shift to it in certain lights. It's probably not showing up on camera as beautiful as I would like it to, but believe me when I tell you in person that that shadow is gorgeous. Again, I'm just putting it on the outer half of my lid. If you don't like using your finger, getting some on a brush and then wetting it works pretty well too. I just prefer the way that the shimmers apply with my finger, because I use almost a dragging motion and it just seems to smooth them out better so that I don't get that creepy eyelid look. Nobody's going for that. Then on the inner half of the eye, I'm going to go with a lighter color, and I am going to take this on a brush, flat brush, if I can find one that I like. we'll try this one. This is the M124. We'll see how this one works. This one is a very, very light pink with a gold reflect, and there's more glitter in this one. And I'm going to put this one on the inside of the lid. See if we have to wet it or not. Look at that sparkle. Okay, that is on a dry, very flat brush. So let's try. I would do it with my finger and it would probably look great. Problem is, I have a problem getting into that inner corner with my finger. My fingers are too fat. I can't get it in there. So let's try it on a wet. Yeah, it's picking up a lot more of the glitter wet. It's a drier eyeshadow than the last one I used. The last one felt very creamy and very soft. This one feels drier and definitely has a lot more glitter in it. That's very pretty. I like these tones on my eyes. I have hazel eyes, so the pinkies and the mauves look really pretty. Now I'm going to take a tiny bit of, maybe, I was going to say glitter glue, but I'm not sure where my glitter glue is right this minute.
1 hour later.
Nope, found it. Never mind. Just the tiniest little bit, because this glitter is going to fall out probably all over my under eyes if we don't use a little bit of something. I'm going to take it on that same very flat brush, the M124. Take a tiny bit of the glue off the back of my hand and put it just in the center of my eye. And I'm going to apply some of this absolutely gorgeous glitter from this palette. And let's see how it looks. It's beautiful in the pan, for sure. And it is glitter, so it's kind of in a gel type base. If you don't like using glitter on your eyes, because I know if you get glitter in your eyes, you can really hurt them. Like I said, I'm just very, very careful. And then I'm going to keep my eye closed for a couple of seconds just to let that dry on there so that it doesn't go everywhere when I start to blink. So we're going to leave that for a minute. Do you see how pretty that glitter is? I mean, really. Again, it looks like Christmas tinsel or your Christmas lights on the tree at night. That's one of my favorite things to do over the holidays, is to just sit down in the living room with our family, enjoy the tree and all the decorations. Just one of the things that I like to do. I'm going to pick up a little more of that glitter and really press it on this eyelid as well. And then let it dry for a few seconds before I start to blink. Once it dries, I think it's probably the glue that's feeling a tiny bit heavy on my lid, but once it dries, it doesn't feel heavy or anything on my lid at all. I'm going to go back and take the fluffy brush I was using before and a little bit more of that, just a tiny bit of that chocolate brown color, and just make sure that we have nice soft edges all the way around. As you can see, we do have some fallout. We're working with glitter here. That is bound to happen. And I'm going to take a tiny bit more of that wine or almost mulberry color and deepen up this corner a bit. And then I think we're on to the lower lash line. So that was a grand total of 4 eyeshadows and a glitter. So not too crazy, nothing too crazy. I've definitely used more. And I'll just kind of repeat what I did on the top for my bottom lash line. minus the glitter. I'm not going to try to put glitter on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take that. First I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush somewhere. Ooh, that is a giant fluffy brush. How about this one? And just kind of try to flick away some of that fallen glitter. If that bothers you, you may not want to use this palette, or you can definitely do your eyes first and then go back and do your face. I honestly didn't even think about it today, or I would have done that. It's fine. I'm not really going anywhere today anyway. And a little bit of glitter on my cheek never hurt anyone. So we're going to go ahead and take the M456, pick up a little bit of that chocolate color, and blend it on the lower lash line. Try to look up. It gets rid of the creases under your eye so that the shadow can get in there nice and close to your eye lashes. And then I'm going to take the mulberry color on a even smaller kind of a smudge brush, the R43, so that I can get this one right up against the lash line. If you are someone that only likes the mattes on the lower lash line, this is probably where you're going to stop. I'm not that person. I like shimmer on my lower lash line. I think it adds a little something, especially if you're going to a holiday party, or if you're me and you're just going to go to Walmart. I used to think a lot about those kinds of things. Oh, what are people going to say? What if they... I don't as much anymore. I just wear what I like. And I like shimmer and glitter, so it makes me happy. So this is the shimmer that we put on the outer half. It is kind of a mauve wine color with a gold reflect or shift to it. And then I'll pick up some of the lighter one and put that on this side. This one has a lot more sparkle, as you can see. So if you don't like that glittery lower lash line, just skip this step. And then for an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight, you have lots of choices in this palette. There's one that's a really beautiful silver that would work nicely, but I think I'm going to stick to this one. It's on the top row and it's a champagne color. It's very pretty. See if we have to wet it or if it's just going to go on. Oh no. That's plenty shimmery for me. But you can wet it if you'd like a more metallic look to it. I know, more metallic than that? Yes, believe it or not, it can get more metallic than that with a little bit of setting spray on your brush. Okay, I'll take my fluffy brush again, just kind of go around the edges, make sure that everything is blended nicely. Staying away from that glitter because you're just going to flick it everywhere. Okay. Last but certainly not least, I think that I will try the Tarte black eyeliner that came with this palette to do, I'm going to put a little bit on my tight line. Again, this is an added step that you can skip if you'd like. I just like the way that it makes my lashes look much thicker, and my baby, very white blonde lashes need all the help they can get. So I do it. Honestly, this may be excellent for the eyelid, but this is not showing up on my waterline at all, and I wasn't going to put a liner on my lid, so we're going to put that away, and I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara. Okay. Last but certainly not least, I think that I will try the Tarte black eyeliner that came with this palette to do, I'm going to put it a little bit on my tight line. Again, this is an added step that you can skip if you'd like. I just like the way that it makes my lashes look much thicker, and my baby very white blonde lashes need all the help they can get. So I do it. Honestly, this may be excellent for the eyelid, but this is not showing up on my waterline at all, and I wasn't going to put a liner on my lid, so we're going to put that away, and I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara and some waterline liner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Eyes are done. I did put some mascara on, and I used the Believe Beauty long-lasting eyeliner in Queen Mauve in my lower waterline, and I think that's going to do it for the eye look. I like how this turned out. I like how the shadows performed. So next and lastly, we are going to do lips. I'll be using the Buxom lip plumping liner in Dolly Danger. And then over top of that, I'll be using the Too Faced gloss in Spice Cake. This is probably my favorite color out of all the Too Faced ones. Very comfortable. Again, they're teensy tiny bit sticky, but more glidey than anything, and that's what I like in my lip glosses. So finally, because I really like this look and I want it to stick around, I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus setting spray. And my little fan. And that completes the look. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you liked the video, please go ahead and give that a thumbs up and subscribe if you would. Also ring the bell so you can be notified of any future videos that I upload. It would mean the absolute world to me if you did. So thank you in advance for subscribing and also ringing the bell. I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys. Night.